Hi there, welcome back to another mouth-watering episode of Foodology. Today, we're diving into the aromatic world of biryani and uncovering the secret to perfectly fried onions that take this dish to a whole new level of deliciousness. When it comes to biryani, not all onions are created equal. You'll want to reach for those trusty yellow or red varieties. They've got just the right amount of sweetness and caramelize like a dream when they hit that sizzling oil. Next up, grab your sharpest knife and let's get slicing. Thin is the name of the game here, folks. Thinly sliced onions cook faster and more evenly, giving you that picture-perfect caramelization we're after. Now, I know some of you might be tempted to crank up the heat and speed through this process, but patience is a virtue in the kitchen. Medium heat is your friend when it comes to frying onions for biryani. It allows them to slowly cook and caramelize without turning into a bitter, burnt mess. So, let's get those onions in the pan and watch the magic happen. Give them a stir every now and then to keep them from sticking together. As they cook, you'll notice them turning translucent and softening up. This is where the real transformation begins. Keep a watchful eye on your onions as they continue to cook. We're aiming for that gorgeous golden brown hue. This can take anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes, so don't wander off too far. Your nose will tell you when they're getting close. The aroma of caramelizing onions is pure kitchen bliss. If you're feeling a little adventurous, go ahead and toss in some whole spices like cinnamon, cloves, or cardamom. These fragrant additions will infuse your onions with even more depth of flavor. And don't forget a pinch of salt. It helps the onions release their moisture and caramelize like a champ. Once your onions have reached that perfect shade of golden brown, it's time to fish them out of the pan. A slotted spoon is your trusty tool here, allowing excess oil to drip away. Transfer those beauties to a plate lined with paper towels and let them cool off for a bit. As they rest, they'll crisp up even more, giving you that irresistible crunch. And there you have it, the secret to frying onions for a mind-blowingly delicious biryani. But wait, what if you've got leftovers? No worries! Once cooled, store them in an airtight container in the fridge. They'll be ready and waiting to top off your next culinary creation. Before we wrap up, let's talk about the age-old debate, oil or ghee. Both will get the job done, but if you're craving that rich, indulgent flavor, ghee is the way to go. It adds an extra layer of deliciousness that takes your biryani to the next level. That's all for today's episode of Foodology. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the art of frying onions for biryani, hit that like button and subscribe for more mouth-watering tips and tricks.